I'm going to record a quick standard match with this vampires deck. Just wanted to show you what's in the deck really quickly. Some vampires, a lot of removal, some card draw, and yeah, that's pretty much the entire deck. Sideboard includes some duresses, some human frailties, which are really, really good right now, and I'm surprised more decks don't jam black just to play it. Cremate, which has been surprisingly effective, and just some other crap that I almost never bring in. So yeah, we're okay. Recording a match here with vampires. Not gonna mulligan this hand. Just gonna say hello and good luck here. And let's take a look what we're gonna do. Because I'm on the draw, we're not going to be playing Sign of Blood on turn 2. Like to play Blood Artist into Vampire Nighthawk or something. Arbor Elf, interesting. Usually don't expect to see that. Yeah. I could kill this guy, but I don't know what he's doing yet, and he doesn't have a forest, so I'm not gonna do that. Yep. So far so good. We'll run out this Vampire Nighthawk and see what happens. Next turn, I can either Sign in Blood or Bloodline Keeper, depending on what he does. Garrick. So likely hitting. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely running into his Garrick here. You can't do anything about that, dude. Okay. And I will play Bloodline Keeper and let him put out pretty much as many 1/1s as he wants. Barring removal, Bloodline Keeper should take over this game pretty easily. And if he has removal, I have removal too. Something just... Huntmaster's pretty good. Because nothing in my hand really kills it. But, oh, I have a Tragic Slip now. I'm gonna attack. I just killed Garrick. Well, the upside of killing Garrick is he can't keep putting out wolves or going through his library for stuff. The downside is he could kill my Bloodline Keeper with it, but I can't do anything about that, I don't think, so I'm just gonna get him off the board. And that was a pretty healthy draw, so I'm gonna pass the turn. Don't play another Garrick. I think I'll trade a vampire for a wolf token. I don't have a major problem with that. Especially because now I can Tragic Slip his Huntmaster if he decides to pass the turn. He's thinking about it, I think. Okay, my opponent played a Temple Garden. Acidic Slime, interesting. Take out one of my swamps, I assume. Sure. I think I'll kill the Acidic Slime just on the off chance that he has like Restoration Angel shenanigans. I don't need my stuff to get killed every single turn. There's some merit in using my Victim of Night to kill it, but what are you going to do? Okay, so what's he going to do with one white mana? Cloud Shift? Okay. Then I have another swamp. I'll attack with Vampire Nighthawk. I don't think he's got Cloud Shift. He's definitely got Restoration Angel, so it might be a good time to just kill his dude. The flip side of that is I could get him to waste a Restoration Angel flicker. Yeah, I think I'll just pass. This might be greedy, but I'm okay with it being greedy. Domri Raid. Okay. Okay, so let's kill his guy. Target creature, yep. Take your time. Okay. Little dude up. Why not, right? I mean, I'll block your wolf, I don't care. It's just a token. Alright, I'm gonna wait on this Vampire Nighthawk and I'll just kill his Domri so he doesn't have the card advantage. I feel like I'm in a pretty good position with all these kill spells in my hand. Now I will play a Vampire Nighthawk. I'm going to wait until the end of his turn to flip my Bloodline Keeper, just in case I need this Victim of Night to stop some shenanigans. Alright, so we won game one off the power of Bloodline Keeper and Infinite Removal. Against this deck, it's possible we want Human Frailty, but the only human we saw was Huntmaster of the Fells. However, I do like Human Frailty quite a bit. Again, on the draw, I like Underworld Connections for whatever reason. I like it better than Sign in Blood because Sign in Blood will force you to discard if you play it on turn 2. He has an infinite number of Planeswalkers, which is inconvenient. It's possible that something like Duress might be good. I do like Human Frailty against Huntmaster of the Fells, but I want to see some more humans before I decide to sign that in. Alright, so I'm going to go with this and see what happens. Obviously my opponent's going to be on the play. We drew 2 Underworld Connections, 1 Instant Speed Removal, and a Blood Artist. I don't think we mulligan, but it's not the craziest hand. And he actually has a Forest this time, which is good for him. Let's see what he's got going. Not much. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play out this Blood Artist. I like to just get that out there. We may be playing Devour Flesh this turn. Centaur Healer. Card seems terrible against me because I don't really care what your life total is. Of course, drawing this Ultimate Price is awkward against the Centaur Healer, but we have 2 pieces of removal that kill it. However, I'm just going to get an Underworld Connections into play. Seems like it's really good, and he only has 1 creature right now anyway. If he wants to start doing Restoration Angel stuff, that's fine with me. And now I'm at 17. I'm going to lose a lot of life to my Underworld Connections, but that's okay. We have 2 Underworld Connections in the deck and drew them both. It's okay. So he hasn't played a 4th land, assuming he only has 3. Oh, there we go. Oh, Huntmaster of the Fells? Garrick. Sure. It was actually like the worst time that he could have played Garrick for me, but um, that's okay. I do think I'm going to draw a card real quick. Okay, I drew a Vampire Nighthawk. I could play that. I won't be blocking his Centaur with it. It'll keep him from playing 2/2s. And gain me a couple life. Yeah, that seems fine. I assume that his Garrick just fights Vampire Nighthawk. I could be wrong about that, but that seems like the play I would make. Vampire Nighthawk is a pretty good card. Yep. So I'm going to gain a couple life there. Garrick flips. Poop out some dudes. Alright, I'm at 16. Let's draw a card. Alright, I think this turn is going to be a... see what he does. I think I have to ultimate price his Avacyn's Pilgrim and then Devour Flesh, a Centaur Healer. But it's hard to tell at this point what I'm doing. It's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah, that's fine. I want him to attack with Avacyn's Pilgrim. Alright, let's kill this thing. Alright, so now I can Devour Flesh him. He'll probably play Restoration Angel, flicker his... No, he didn't. Interesting. I assumed that he had it. Just a stream of 1/1s, huh? Well, I don't have a whole lot, so 1/1s are going to do it just fine for you. I could have played a second Underworld Connections, but I liked leaving open these two things as choices, just in case. A lot of things he could do on his turn that would, whoa. It just yanked a chord on accident. Lost my keyboard there. Okay, so he's attacking me. Interesting. Let's draw a card. Alright, I'm going to play this and pass. So he has a couple choices here with his guy. Obviously not going to block. He probably just wants to put a 1/1 into play, but he may want to sack a creature and go find something. Yeah, I mean, just a stream of 1/1s isn't really going to kill me, but that's annoying. Fiend Hunter's annoying too. So May. Okay, so I'm just going to kill that guy. End of turn. He's thinking about Restoration Angeling his Fiend Hunter, I guess. Yeah. Okay. He's trying to decide how he wants to order these. Hopefully he does it the wrong way. He did. That was a mistake on his part. That's good for me. I'm gonna draw a card. Drawing a lot of swamps. We're gonna hit Garrick, because hitting him doesn't really accomplish anything. I'll play a second Underworld Connections to give myself some options. And yep, pass turn. Okay. Taking 4. Maybe I should draw a card here. Devour Flesh doesn't really do anything, so let's just pass. Okay. We're gonna mutilate. This is really good for me. I get my Vampire Nighthawk back and he loses everything. Hopefully he gets confused about how Cloud Shift works and tries to use it in response. I shouldn't say hopefully, but I do hope. Even if it makes me a terrible person. Oh, man. I guess he's gonna put my Vampire Nighthawk back out. So I lose my Nighthawk. But he's losing his Restoration Angel to do that? That seems pretty bad. Yep. I could attribute to hunger to that thing, but I wanted to use my Tragic Slip while it was still active. And now, if all he can do is put out 1/1s for a little while, I don't have to draw cards, but if he plays a big creature, I'm going to have to draw some cards off my Underworld Connections. A really good draw for me right now would be Staff of Nin. So maybe I will pay a life. Ooh, that's perfect. The exact kind of card that I wanted to see right there. And I will pass with a giant threat in play. He could activate the -3 ability to give this guy plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, +5/+5, which would be quite good for him, except I would then immediately snap off a Tribute to Hunger. I do think -3ing is correct, but it's dangerous in this particular situation. I probably will snap off Devour Flesh in either case. But if he -3s, I'll definitely Tribute to Hunger to gain 6 life. Put myself right back in the game. He did not choose to go that route. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't really like losing a life here, and that only gains him 1. Plus, if he has a creature to play, then I'm much better off, and he can't -1 Garrick to sack that Death Touch Wolf that way. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why I like that play, even though it's scary to lose one of my pieces of removal. I don't really want to go down to 4, so I'm probably not gonna draw a card this turn. Though it may be incorrect to skip the opportunity. Still, I have a million mana. If I need to draw a card, I can draw it next turn. I'm definitely not attacking Garrick this turn with my 3/3. If he has a Restoration Angel in hand, it just makes that super bad. I suppose one reason to... Jesus. This whole deck is Fiend Hunters, it seems. So I gained 3 life, got my Bloodline Keeper back. He gets a 1/1 Death Touch. Now that I have 8 life, I do think I'm going to draw a card. Master's pretty good. Depending on what I draw. Those are all pretty good. I actually should attack Garrick now, even though that's not what I want to do, because this kills me. This mess of creatures he has. So, okay, Garrick's at 2 now. I will victim the wolf just so his Huntmaster doesn't flip. No, I think I'll draw a card first. Alright, yeah, I'm victiming this wolf. I still think he missed a lot of opportunities to sack Death Touch Wolves to go get better creatures. And what does an Arbor Elf do, you know? I'm I'm gonna play Tribute to Hunger just to gain 2 life, um, and then we'll see where we want to go from here. Okay, so he's actually gonna do that. Dallas conscripts. That's pretty good. Sure. Feels like he's winning this turn. I'm gonna victim this. Instead I go down to 2. Attacking Garrick. Mutilate just to kill a Huntmaster, but it puts him in top deck mode. Yeah, it seems right. Zealous conscripts, huh? Yep, that's a draw. You don't even nearly need to do that. Alright, well, you can't do anything about that. I guess, I guess maybe I can probably bring in the human frailties now. Yeah, I'll bring those in and take out ultimate prices. They can't kill the angels, and they can't kill the... Gosh, they can't kill a lot of things, actually. I'll take out Sign in Bloods. I'm going to leave in the Underworld connections, even though I'll be on the play, just because I feel like having the card draw when I want it is going to be really good. But I like Human Frailty against the humans that he has. Seems like one mana removal is going to be really strong against him. Alright. On the play, I mean, this hand's not insane, but it's got exactly the kinds of cards. Like, these are all must deal with threats, so I'm not going to mulligan this hand. Opponent's down to 6. We'll see whether that even matters. So far, this is a pretty good match. Happy about it. For this foil land, because why not? Alright, so we have a Blood Artist in play. So far the Blood Artist has done pretty much nothing against him, but, still a good card. I'm excited for the Vampire that's going to come out in the next set, the 2/1. Only because, ooh, that's a good draw. It seems like it'll be a really good addition to this deck. I don't know what you take out, maybe a little bit of removal, because sometimes it feels like we have too much. I know that seems weird. And against some decks, all you want is just all removal all the time, but okay, that's a really good draw. I'm going to attack with this Vampire Nighthawk. We could trade 2 cards for these. I'm just going to play, how much damage does he do? 2? Yeah, I'm just going to play the Bloodline Keeper. I mean, if he wants to flip his guy by skipping his turn to kill my Blood Artist, I don't really have a major problem with that. It's more likely that he's going to flicker it with Restoration Angel or something, so here comes something. Fiend Hunter. That's actually not the end of the world. I mean, obviously we'd like to have the Bloodline Keeper in play, but he's using a lot of resources to do that. If I draw a, let's see, what do I want to draw? A Blood Artist? Tough one. Usually I would want to go ahead and play this other Bloodline Keeper, but I think I'm just going to play this Blood Artist and pass the turn with Vampire Nighthawk back. Then if he wants to flip Huntmaster, I can just Devour Flesh him. Double Blood Artist, though, is a very powerful thing to have, so... Excuse me. See what he does here. Now's where Acidic Slime starts to become inconvenient for me, since I'm stuck on 4 land, and I need at least 4. He is being very slow about this decision. Red-green. Just changing his mind. Okay, he is playing an Acidic Slime. Interesting. Okay, so he sacked the wolf. That's fine. I still like that use of Devour Flesh. Alright, I have a Victim of Night and a Tragic Slip. But I need to do something this turn. I only have 3 mana. I think I'm going to Victim his Fiend Hunter to get my Bloodline Keeper back. And then maybe Tragic Slip. So the question is, do I want to Tragic Slip the Huntmaster or the Acidic Slime? Him flickering the Acidic Slime seems awful for me, so I guess I'm just going to kill that thing. I'm not attacking him because I still want to have this back. I just feel like Vampire Nighthawk is pretty good for me right now. So vampires get +2/+2. It doesn't give these guys flying, but it does make them 2/3s. It's pretty good against the Huntmaster and Avison's Pilgrim. This is one of those occasions where I'm gonna flip him pretty quickly. I do think it was right to kill the Acidic Slime. The more I think about it, like, obviously flickering Huntmaster is inconvenient too, but 2/2 wolves when I'm going to have a bunch of flyers are less relevant than land destruction. Okay. Watch this. Not something he was expecting. Now my guy lives. Bam. Roasted. Alright, so I'm going to attack with my 4/5 Vampire Nighthawk and nothing else. Alright. Pretty good turn for me. Don't think he was expecting Lord of Lineage to flip quite so quickly. This is not limited. He's not your only vampire. Yeah. Bloodline Keeper's a good guy. He can do it again if he wants. It's not going to do anything for him, but he can do it again. The only problem is if he's running any Selesnya charms, but I don't think he is. I haven't seen anything like that from him. It's all been creatures and planeswalkers. So, now planeswalker would be really annoying right now. Dummy Raid could really do some damage, but Garrick just kills one of my Blood Artists, and they seem kind of irrelevant right now. I mean, he's at 14. I'm attacking for 4, 9, 13. Looks like he does want to flip his Huntmaster again. This is a strange attack. He must have some piece of removal for Lord of Lineage. I'm just going to block like that. That was weird. I don't totally understand that attack. I'm sure I will understand it shortly. Okay. You're just killing a token by doing that, though. I mean, that was kind of cool. He gave himself a 2/2. Oh, is he going to flicker my guy? It's kind of fun. That was a pretty fun attack, or a pretty fun little sequence of events there. I think I win though. This Mutilate just wins the game for me because so many things die. Yeah, it would have done what are we looking at here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 damage. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. Alright, that is the match of vampires versus whatever flickery craziness this deck is. Maybe we'll do this again sometime.